Hey everybody, I'm back. We're going to just keep moving. We're going to make a new document, and this one's going to be the stack for the train. The stack is a really interesting part, and so we want to make a new document. The stack could be done a whole bunch of different ways, and ooh, spelled it wrong. The way I like to do it involves a couple big learns. Um, Especially one that's called like a loft. And so I just want to do it with a loft instead of a revolve to show you how to do a loft. And then you can see this big hole going down into it as what's called a counter bore hole. And so those are a couple of takeaways from this. But instead of starting on the front, this time I'm going to start on the top. And so I'm starting on the top plane, and we're going to make a circle, and the circle is going to be a 1/2 inch in diameter right here, and then we're going to extrude it up a 1/4 of an inch. Here we go. Center it right on there, dimension it 0.5, finish the sketch, and extrude 0.25. So now we've got like a little teeny disc, and that's really cool, right? What we're going to do now is put a plane, and the plane is going to be offset from the bottom. We can offset it all the way 1.5 inches up. So remember from last time, we can hit plane, and we can choose the top plane, and then the arrow's going in the right direction. So all we have to do is type in here 1.5, enter, and we've got a plane in the right spot. We're going to put a sketch on that plane, look at it straight from the top. We're going to make another circle. And the circle is going to be centered right over the other circle. And the diameter of that, if you look right over here, is 1.25. So here we go. Up. Let's try dimensioning that again because I missed it on the Insta dimension. 1.25. So now our circle's right. Now check this out. So far, I don't know if we've ever really lofted, but we're going to loft right now. Under this whole deal extrude, you have this one, which is called loft. And what it'll do is take this circle and that circle and connect them just like that. It's awesome, right? Once we get done with that, we're going to go ahead, or we could offset another plane and extrude up to that. That would work. Or we could use this 15 degrees and go straight up and then throw a chamfer down. So let's try that. Let's try to extrude this without a sketch at all, straight up the remaining distance, which is 0.25. And I got that because it's 1.75 minus 1.5. And now let's just get rid of some of this gobbledygook so we can kind of see what we're doing. We're going to throw a chamfer around this edge. Chamfer is similar to a fillet. What we want is not equal distance. We want a distance and an angle. The distance is, ooh, that looks pretty good. No. Let's try throwing in 15 degrees here and see what happens. That's not right. So this distance is, you can't really tell, so how do I get it to switch? Oh, there we go. And our distance is not 0.2 inches, it's 0.25 inches, and that should take us right to where we need to be. Maybe. There we go. So it looks like you have to kind of click to get it to see what you're working on. So don't worry if it doesn't change automatically. Right now we're going to throw a point right in the center there, and we're going to drill a big hole, and it's actually going to be game over on this part. So I just locked it into that origin, so now I've got a point sitting there right on top. We're going to activate hole, which is hiding way down under here. And this hole is going to be a counter bore hole. And what that does is it makes a top part and then a bottom part. The overall depth of that hole, if we look, we're looking for the deepest one, is 1.5. So let's start there, 1.5, we know that. And then the depth of this part right here is 0.375, or 3/8 of an inch. Okay. The fat width is 0.875, so 0.875, and the narrow part of the hole is 3/8 of an inch. So 0.375. So that's 4 different dimensions to do for one hole. When you get it just right. Oh, that didn't work out. What are we looking at here? I don't think my 875 works. So I'm going to go back into the hole. Yeah, I messed these two up. That one should be 0.875, and the one below it should be 0.5. There you go. Now you've got your stack complete. Only took 5 minutes and 31 seconds. Hit the like button and subscribe.